Well, maybe, after all, breaking up isn't so hard to do. There's a new phenomenon now of people going online to fill out forms to get a divorce. It's very cheap. It costs a fraction of the estimated $28 billion that some 1.4 million Americans spent getting unhitched last year. You're about to meet a couple who's part of this revolution in do-it-yourself divorce. For the rich and famous, divorce American style can cost millions in legal fees and drag on for years, like billionaire Ron Perlman's nasty split from Patricia Duff, a 3-year divorce that lasted longer than the marriage itself and ran up millions of dollars in lawyers' fees. Dissolving a marriage is emotionally draining, but does it have to be expensive and time-consuming as well? The average American divorce can cost between $15,000 and $20,000 for legal help and can often take over a year to finalize.
We are about to answer our last few questions for our divorce.
Christine and Andrew Brodigan of Seattle, Washington, found a cheap and quick alternative, Divorce Online. Point, click, and split.
Divorce isn't easy, but this sure made a huge difference in not having to deal with a lot of stuff that normal people would have to go through.
Thanks to an online site, the Brodigans were able to end their 9-year union with just a credit card and the click of a mouse. The cost? Only $249. How long did it take? About 30 minutes.
It's very cost effective for us. Yeah. In our situation, we didn't have a lot of money to deal with anyways.
On the site, designed only for uncontested divorces, couples like the Brodigans can find ready-made divorce forms, complete with answers to frequently asked questions.
Says attention, you have reached the end of question-answer process.
And now Christine and Andrew can print, sign, and mail their forms to the judge. That's it. It's over.
There it is.
And we are joined now by the divorcing couple, Andrew and Christine Brodigan, and Seattle divorce attorney Randy Finney, whose website the Brodigans used. It is CompleteCase.com, and it goes national today. It's nice to have all of you with us. This is not an easy time, and it looks sort of disarming as the two of you sit there at the computer like you're shopping for Christmas presents or something, and yet you're getting a divorce. But I suspect it shows the fact that this only works if you're doing it as amicably as things can be in a divorce.
Yes. I mean, there's definitely a certain amount of mutual agreement that needs to happen between, you know, a couple to do it this way. I mean, either way, you need to agree somewhere.
So how did you happen upon the website? Why did you decide to use it?
A friend of mine told me about it, and we decided to look into it. It looked like something for us, so we went ahead and did it.
But you don't just say, honey, come to the computer, let's fill something in, because this is a very tough thing to go through. Did you find yourself, for instance, in any way disagreeing about the questions, or is it all pretty cut and dried?
I think we, for the most part, agreed on questions, and if we had a dispute, I mean, we'd work it out between the two of us. So.
It doesn't change state laws in any way. I mean, you still have a waiting period that you have to go through. And after you've filled out the forms, they go to a judge who then has to adjudicate it in the normal process. All right, you're a divorce lawyer, Randy. Essentially, aren't you taking money out of your own pocket doing something like this, putting together a website like this?
Generally, these are people who are not going to see the inside of a lawyer's office anyway. These are people who either can't afford or don't want to hire an attorney. So typically, no. Most divorce lawyers actually make their bread and butter on cases that require litigation, cases that require a judge to actually make a decision.
Let me ask you what is the critical question and get you all to talk about it, which is, does it make divorce too easy? Does it in some way cheapen, I guess, the institution of marriage by the fact that you can get out of it by simply filling out a form?
Well, I personally don't think that anyone takes their marriage vows so frivolously that they're actually going to get a divorce because it's available for $249 any more than people come to me as a divorce lawyer and say, wow, you're too expensive, I think I'll just stay married. The decision just isn't based on that. And one of the most harmful things to families in general is getting a divorce that is contested and hotly disputed. So we try to make it amicable and less expensive at CompleteCase.com.
Your thought on that, Christine?
I also think that, that it's really easy for people to get married, and it shouldn't be that hard to get a divorce.
Yeah.
And,
And Andrew?
Yeah, I mean, I don't think it's too easy. I mean, it's easy to an extent, but, there's a certain amount of...
And you still go through the anguish that's involved.
Exactly.
Best to both of you.